Yo, what up outside of media group, man? It's Caleb here. Today, special show. We got a returning guest. We got the bar guy, Danny Myers. What's up, Dan?
What's good? What's good, y'all?
The homie Sha Boss in here. Sha Boss, say what up to the people, man.
Yo, what's up? What up?
Well, I mean, today we gonna be discussing an interesting topic, man. Recently we saw the release of the highly anticipated A-Verb versus New Jersey Twerk. Real quick, tell me what was y'all thoughts on it, man? How'd y'all call it? What y'all think of the battle overall? Like, what's up?
It was a dope battle. I thought it was a dope battle. I had Verb winning though. 2-1 first 2 rounds.
I'm not mad at that. How'd you call it, Sha Boss?
Yes, about the same. Like, I see a lot of people changing the narrative that is on Cam, but I still got Verb winning 2-1.
Yeah, that's. I called it Verb 2-1. Also, I mean,
yeah,
What'd you say?
No, I said yeah. I agree.
Yeah, so about to say Verb won the first clearly because Twerk had the choke. Then the second is really where you can kind of like where the battle is decided, whoever second you preferred. And the way that I was saying it was like I kind of see it as it's the same kind of battle as Iron versus Nitty to me, where it's like a guy who's really lines versus a guy who's really good at just rapping. And whatever you prefer, that's who you think like took it. You know what I'm saying? There's no real wrong answer. Definitely a battle of the year candidate, in my opinion.
Yeah, easily.
But as I was saying, so Twerk had a phenomenal third, man. A lot of people are calling it round of the year so far. I mean, that's a good thing to debate. But with that, I kind of started thinking, man, like with this God tier third, is it like would it fit into the top 10 third rounds of all time? So I went through and I made a list. You know what I'm saying? We got about 13 battles here. We're gonna do the top 10, and we're gonna do 3 of them in the honorable mention category. And we gonna after it's all done, we gonna see if we think that that Twerk's third verse Verb would fit above any of these. All right. So let's see. Well, I'm gonna read the list off. We got Ilmac versus Big K, Lux versus Calico, Verb versus Hitman, B Dot versus Danny, Lux versus Hollow, B Dot versus Mike P, Clips versus Rex, Surf versus Hitman, B Dot versus EK, Big K versus Math, K Shine versus DNA, and Daylight and Oops third. Oh, and Clips versus Rex. I'm not sure if I said that one already. I don't think I did. So all right, gents. So let's start off with the honorable mentions. Which one of these do y'all think just doesn't like make it into the top 10? Just looking at this list.
Which one of those doesn't make it into the top 10?
Yeah, there's 13 of them, so we got to pick 3 of them that we think are like very good, but just not like. All
right. Name it real quick. Name it real quick. Name it again, real quick.
Let's see. We got Big K versus Math, Surf versus Hitman, K Shine DNA, Cortez Hollowhand, Clips Rex, Daylight Oops, Lux Hollow, B Dot Mike P, B Dot EK, B Dot Danny, Verb Hitman, Lux Cal, and Ilmac Big K. I got it posted in the chat if you want to like scroll up and just look at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and make the list. What do you think, Sha Boss? Hey, yo, somebody's background is kind of loud.
Hold on, yeah, that's me. I'm gonna go outside real quick.
Oh, all right.
All right, my fault.
Oh, it's all good. So let's see.
I don't know about that Mike P, that third. I mean, as great as that Mike P third round was by B Dot, I don't think that's gonna beat his third round for EK. So I probably would eliminate that one.
I'm not mad at that. I mean, it's a very new like round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would take that out of there.
All right, so we
And
got B Dot versus Mike P. How do we feel about Big K versus Math?
no.
No.
Honorable mention. Top 10 of all time? No.
All right,
No.
so that's two. We got one more. Let's see here. We got. What about Daylight and Oops third rounds? I kind of packaged them both as a like as one, but
Right.
I don't know, man.
I like that round. I think that might be able to stay. That might be
Okay.
able to stay.
Yeah. Let's see.
That shit had motherfuckers crying and shit. Like, like, dude, right,
Yeah, I'm
grown
about to
men
say
were
that's a
shedding
fact. I
tears.
seen the
I
video
don't
with
see
the
how that
dude.
doesn't make top 10 third round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen the video with the dude where he was like, "Man, this some bullshit, man. I'm out here crying and shit."
Right. Yeah. I
Um,
mean, yeah, that's very impactful. Very when you can touch emotions with your bars and the words you're saying. I don't know how that doesn't really make top 10, especially in a craft or art form that's designed to really be like entertaining, and you're disrespecting people and you're talking about shooting and killing most of the time and all these cool
exactly.
jokes. When you can like switch it up a little bit and touch on some real life things and make people cry, I think that got to be in the top 10, you know. So
What about let's see. What about K Shine versus DNA?
yeah, I think that deserves to be in the top 10. It's just too memorable. It's too memorable. You cannot not have that in the top 10 third round of all time.
Yeah. It's difficult, man, because all of these have a strong argument. You know what I'm saying?
True. But
What
that
about
one
B
is
Dot
like a no-brainer.
What about B Dot versus EK? Because that's very memorable, but a lot of people had a problem with it not being direct. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think that was, to me, that was important. I think it was important. It didn't even matter about if it was like 100% direct, but it was just like a message that needed to be said, and the guy said it in front of like the whole URL staff. Like that's one of the best rounds I heard.
Yeah. Um. Gosh, man, it's difficult because like maybe if we did a top 11, you know what I'm saying, we could have this. Let's see. Clips versus Rex. I mean, he was kind of beating the shit out of Rex.
Yeah,
That's
he
very
body bagged
memorable.
Rex. Yeah, he body bagged the shit out of Rex. That round is powerful.
Surf
Yeah,
versus
he fucked
Hitman.
him
That was
up.
a very powerful round.
All you remember is the press 9. That's all. I mean, when you think about press 9, like that's got to be in there. You know, that
Yeah.
round was crazy.
There's Cortez versus Holohan.
You gave your what he say? Talked
About to
about
say he
Pat
was
say
basically telling him about he was like, you're the reason that your
he
homie
called.
died.
He's the reason his homie died. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely up there. Definitely in the top 10.
And that one was kind of crazy. What about B Dot versus Danny?
I wouldn't put it in the top 10. I'm not over the EK round.
Damn, you
Uh,
don't think he was talking to you like that?
yeah, he was, but some of it, some of it really wasn't accurate. A lot of it wasn't accurate. You know what I mean? But the message overall was dope. But like, there's specific parts that really just wasn't accurate to me, and it was I knew that round was coming. I knew it. I told my brother we was pulling up to the venue. I said, watch his third round be about me and my kids and baby mama. Watch. I just know it, like, cause that's the only angle I could think that he would say, and he actually said it. So I was like, wow, I knew that was coming. It was very dope. It's an honorable mention. I don't know if it's top 10 of all battle rap history. No, I don't know about that. I liked his third his the EK shit was better to me.
All right. Well, for right now, we'll put that shit like down there. Well, we got the honorable mentions are B Dot versus Mike P, Big K versus Math, and B Dot versus Danny for right now. If we decide to switch it out later, we'll just go ahead and we'll go ahead and do that. All right. So we got the top 10. We starting at number 10, man. What's number 10 out of this? What is the worst of the best, I guess you would call it. Let's see. Maybe is it Clips versus Rex?
I mean, because it was so one-sided. You probably, but it ain't Clip's fault that it was one-sided either. Like,
I mean, he did freestyle a lot of it, so that's I give him points for that, you know.
yeah. I mean, but what else would be weaker than that round? Like, give me something else. Thanks.
Maybe K Shine versus DNA.
Nah, I was more entertaining to me. I don't know. I was entertained. I was creative. He got the board out. He got the suit on. Nah, I think that's better than that Clips round.
I'm about to say I'm looking at the rest of these, and they probably are over Clips versus Rex. I mean, it's with this whole list, it's not gonna be any shot at that battle. You know what I'm saying? But it's just there can only be one on top, and there have been a lot of impactful thirds. The third is always where they like you want to leave that lasting impression. So people like usually tend to try to make their thirds impactful. Their thirds and their
Right,
first because either you want to start strong and finish strong, you know what I'm saying?
right.
So right now we got Clips versus Rex at number 10. Number 9, what is it? Is it Shine and DNA or is it Daylight and Oops?
It's Daylight and Hoops.
It's Daylight and Oops.
Um, yeah.
I mean, we're about to say they did make World Star. You know what I'm saying? I give them props for that.
Maybe Sign and DNA goes 9. That number 9 then, and Daylight and Oops is yeah. You right. I think I think that's yeah. So we could put Shine and DNA at number 9.
And I know there was always all right. So we got Shine versus DNA, and then Daylight and Oops for 9 and 8. I know there was a lot of controversy. You know what I'm saying when it comes to like a lot of people felt like Daylight and Oops wrote their rounds together.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
And
like
it's also controversy that maybe Mook may wrote the third for K Shine, so that cancel
exactly.
each other out. So
Well,
that
yeah.
has no
So I mean,
bearing.
I can't see either of these being higher than some of these other entries. You know, simply off the fact that there is the question of okay, like what is
Asterisk.
this
Yeah.
all?
There's an asterisk. Yeah. Okay. We can put an asterisk next to both of them.
All
Well,
right.
okay. But I still would have the Oops and Daylight shit above that.
Yeah, that's what I said. So we got 10 is Clips and Rex, 9 is Shine and DNA, 8 is Daylight and Oops. All right, so number 7, and this is where it gets more difficult. Is it Surf versus Hitman?
I don't know what
The
else
ones
is.
we still let me go ahead and edit this real quick. Check the ones we still got on the board. Because we got so far on the board, we still got Surf versus Hitman, Cortez versus Holohan, Lux versus Hollow, B Dot versus EK. Let's see, 1 second. Verb versus Hitman, Lux versus Cal, and Ilmac versus Big K. It might be Surf third versus Hitman, honestly. because I mean it's not. I don't think it's above.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
not
think it's
above.
above
It's
any
not
of.
above Cortez third to me. No,
Yeah, and
no.
it's not above either of Lux's thirds to me.
Yeah,
Or
we could
Bird.
put that right there.
All right, 1 second. Let me go ahead and
That'd
put
be
that
number
right there.
7.
So we got Surf versus Hitman as number 7.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 6, we still have B Dot versus EK, Verb and Hitman, Lux and Cal, Ilmac, Big K, Lux Hollow, and Cortez Hollowhand.
You could put B.EK at number 6.
Yeah, I figured it would fall either number 6 or number 5 because as good of a round as it was definitely something that needed to be said. But
Yeah.
like it wasn't necessarily direct to him. You know what I mean?
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
So
that could go at number 6.
5. Number 5, we got Ilmac, Big K, Lux Cal, Lux Hollow, Cortez Hollowhand, and Verb Hitman.
This is easy from here. This is all easy from here. Now you're going to go number 5 with Cortez.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4 is going to be Lux and Hollow.
That's an interesting one. Why is that number 4? You don't think I don't know,
That was
man.
still
I
one of the
would
best battles ever. I mean, the Lux and Hollow was one of the best battles ever. I mean, yeah, man. I got that over the Cortez third for sure.
Yeah, but I don't know if I might it's all dependent, man, because I almost want to say that I preferred Lux third to Hollow better than Lux's third to Cal.
But the only reason why, and you could, but at the same time, when you know the Jay-Z and everybody talking about that's the like
Yeah.
that round is legendary. It's definitely over that one. That round is
feel like-
legendary. So when you think about Lux and Cal, you only think about Lux third round. You don't think about no other. You remember Lux choking, and then you remember Calico saying some dope shit, but then you just remember him closing that shit out with that third round lost nigga, that whole angle. That's his legendary. Jay-Z, it's everywhere. I don't think nothing beats that third round right now. It definitely over the Hollow shit. Hollow
I think
definitely.
it could have like Hollow like third, and just the battle overall could have been better with a better crowd because the UW crowd was not very good for that battle. Honestly.
Nah.
Like, and I don't know, man. Like I hate it because that is personally one of my favorite battles ever.
Mine too.
All right, so number 3, Verb
It's
versus
gotta
Hitman.
be yes. That's the way you talk to your son. And number 2 is Ilmax third for Big K. And 3 is, and I mean, personally, I like Ilmac third over all these rounds. I mean, Ilmac would be number 1 to me.
That's how I feel personally.
I mean, I want to say that's number 1, but then it's like just the impact of Lux's third. It's just the mythos behind it. Like that's the only thing that's hard to put Ilmac over that Lux third. I think lyrically Ilmac's third was better than all these rounds, damn near, for real.
Yeah, I and that's like I guess we gotta judge it like less off of like how good the round may have been written, which none of these are really bad, but like you also have to encompass like cultural relevance to it. You know what I mean?
Right, and that's why nothing can really top the Lux for Calico. But on my personal list, I would have Ilmax third and number 1. You know what I'm saying? But just for culture's sake, I don't know. I don't even know if it's fair to take that away from Ilmac just because of the cultural relevance. Because at the end of the day, this shit still is about skill, and skill wise, I mean,
I mean, the impact of like the impact, like it was just two separate impacts because like Ilmac was coming back, like that was right after he had just like gotten beat pretty bad in public opinion by Arsenal, and he had been gone for a while. He came back that versus Big K, you know what I mean, and that was kind of like his like rebirth, I guess, because after that he was really on a killing spree ever since then that I can think of. Not really any slip ups. But I mean, Lux, it was also his return, and he just kind of like he got Jay-Z tweeting his shit. He got like he got all time. It basically solidified.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I can't. Yeah, I think you just got to end it like that, man. You just got to go Ferb at number 3, Ilmac at number 2, and then that Lux versus Cal third round is the number 1 third round of all time. And I think that's a fair list. It's a solid ass list.
Right
Very,
now,
I think
it's
it's
looking
very
like we got. Hold on, I'm gonna read it through. We got number 1 is Lux versus Cal. 2 is Ilmac versus Big K. 3 is Verb versus Hitman. 4th is Lux versus Hollow. 5 is Cortez versus Hollahan. 6 is B Dot versus EK. 7 is Surf versus Hitman. 8 is Daylight versus Hoops. 9 is K Shine versus DNA. 10 is Clips versus Rex. And then we got honorable mentions to B Dot versus Danny, Big K versus Math, and B Dot versus Mike P.
Hey, did you see that silver thing right there?
About to say, you think that sounds about correct?
It's to hold the incense for the fly.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
To hold the incense for the fly.
That's it.
What about so where let's get to the next part. Where does Twerk's third verse Verb fit in here? Is it better than any of the honorable mentions?
It could be better. I mean, I don't know. Nah, I don't know. Hold
I
on.
think it might be better than Big K versus Math to me, honestly.
Oh yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. I don't know about that either, though. Nah, that Twerk third is crazy though. It's in the top 20 of all time, but
let me ask this though. I mean that segues perfectly into this point, man. So recently announced was New Jersey Twerk versus Big K going down on Southpaw Battle Coalition. If we get we get the Verb third versus the Math third, who wins it? Like who if they both show up like they did those battles, who do you think's gonna take it?
I mean, you got to think about it. Twerk. Twerk. It's just a hoodie moment. I'm telling you, like that was the biggest reaction he had. What was it? What else he had in that third round besides the hoodie?
He did his own version of the Showtime where it was like, it ain't gonna be that though. Bow, yes it is. He got a big reaction.
All right, well, okay, well in that case, I would have. Yeah, I guess you can say Twerk. Twerk is over that Big K round. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, his third, like, it's just those were the memorable moments, but really, like, in reality, he was punching pretty consistently through the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, his stuff was.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I would definitely. But I just remember that, like, Big K just had. Isn't that the one where he had Math off for emotional and shit?
Yeah, about to say after it was all over, like they looked like they was about to fight on stage or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I mean, because the whole point of this shit is to get under your opponent's skin, and you know, he didn't get under Verb's skin, like, but Big K definitely got under Math's skin for sure. So.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that see, I think because the hoodie shit is more new, it's like it's fresh in our mind. We kind of might be sleeping on Big K third because he kind of
prisoners at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not trying to really fall into that. Like, I'm just really trying to. It's close. I mean, out of those two rounds, because they both were great in their own way. So it's like, how do you really judge which one was better? Like, maybe neither was better than the other. They're just dope in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true. So who are you calling? About to say who do you think's gonna win the battle? Big K or Twerk? I say
I
they
got
both are
I
on
got
their A
Twerk
game.
off of recent performances. I'm on both. I mean, I just like Twerk's pen. I like his pen better. Even though he's still reaching here and there, he got to stop that bullshit. But
Can the best Big K beat the best Twerk though?
mm, that's why we
That's
watch
tough,
battle rap.
isn't it?
That's why we watch battle rap to see. Because we can say what we want to say, but we ain't gonna know until it happens.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
mean, I'm
true.
looking at the best. What is the best twerk? You feel me? Like
It
I
might be
mean,
the A-Verb. It might be Clean Paper. It might be JC. I don't know.
I think it was the JC, but I mean, it was chokes. It was chokes in the JC shit. Well, he ended
That,
short, but he definitely choked versus Verb.
yeah.
And what was the best Big K? The head ice shit.
It might have been the head ice shit. I'm trying to
Or
think. There was a couple other ones where he was the best, like the best that I had seen. Let me look real quick because I remember I made the argument that he might have been better versus somebody else.
I like the Big K versus Half Past Seven, his PG debut. Or even in his Rosenberg Raw shit, I think he choked in that one too.
What
If I'm
about
not
the Ill
mistaken.
Will battle?
Let me think. I'll go back in my
Big
mind.
K
That
was
was on
dope as
RBE.
fuck versus Ill Will. That's damn near a classic in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah, he was good. Can that Big K beat the JC twerk?
That would be something to see, man.
Yeah, I
But he
don't
could.
want to call it right now. I don't want to call it because I think if you call it, you just going off preference. But I mean, I prefer twerk's bars over Big K's bars. Me personally, I mean, I did give him the bar god chain, so I think
Yeah, that's
I
that's
like
a
I like
fact.
twerk's bars better. But can he beat Big K? Yes. Can Big K beat him? Yes. So I don't know if one has a clear advantage over the other when they're both on their A game. This is hard. You just gotta watch it. I don't know if you can call that one.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this might be easier to judge if we would have actually gotten to see Twerk versus Danny at initiation, because like from what I was hearing, like people were saying that he was writing some of his like better material. Like he was definitely taking it serious. But I mean, and also that would be his most recent performance. You know what I mean? But
Uh,
I mean, it happens, man. We still hope to see that battle, Danny, man.
yeah, like I said, man, maybe I'll be talking with Smack Saturday. So I mean, I'm gonna be in the building. I'll holler at them in person. I'll holler at Twerk in person, and we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do it 100%, or we're not gonna do it. We're just gonna, but we'll all know on Saturday.
Man, Danny,
But
you a
right now,
surprise
I know
battle, man. You playing
I heard that it's supposed to be booked. I haven't gotten confirmation from them myself, but I'm hearing from URL staff that me and Twerk is booked for a November card. So that's what I'm hearing. They rescheduled it for New York, but they haven't even hollered at me about that. So, and we got to
man.
work out the particulars and the details. And if we can agree on the terms, then we'll do it. If we can't agree, then we probably just won't never be battling.
Man, Danny, you gonna be the surprise battle on Summer Madness, man. Give it up, man. Just
Nah,
go ahead and
shit.
tell everybody right now.
What would have been dope is that if like I just catch Twerk out in the parking lot right after his DNA battle, and I just run up on him old school style with the camera, just the old school smack style, and just catch him right there in the street, and just start spitting my round and put him in the corner. Now he gotta defend himself. Now you feel me? Like now he gotta rap. So that might
Yeah.
happen. Who knows? That might happen.
Hey, yo, man, them bars gotta come out at some point, man.
Yeah, but that you know what? We'll see. We'll see what happens on Saturday. You know what I mean? We might battle on Saturday for all I fucking know. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly.
But in the meanwhile, I'm just focused on this monster of a man named Pat Stay, who is not a joke. And Pat Stay is a legend for a reason. He's Pat Stay for a reason. He's an international battle rap superstar for a reason. And that's where my focus is at right now. I'm just concentrating on taking him out. Like, I just got to get him out of there. Like, that's all my mind is on, like, killing him.
I mean, that's one of the biggest cards of the year, if not the biggest card of the year, and that's also arguably your biggest opponent to date, if we're being honest. I mean,
Literally and figuratively. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, yeah, Pat Stay's a huge dude, man. And you know, and it's a dope challenge. It's definitely it's a challenge because I've always do well when I'm in there with pen game guys and street guys. So like I'm in there with guys like Rex and K Shine, and I get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there with pen games like Chilla and St. Mike, and I get rid of them. But I'm like, this guy is different because he's got presence, charisma. He's got the aura. He's got the jokes. He got the multis. He got the freestyle rebuttals. So this is a different type of challenge for me, but that's why I battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to take on these different types of challenges. I don't want to just battle the same type of guys. I've battled the punchers. I've battled the schemers. I've battled the street guys. So let me take on a guy who kind of is like the total package, so to speak. Like, you know what I mean? And I haven't really faced many of them. Last time I faced somebody like Pat Stay, I think the closest one I would say is J Rail, and J Rail won in the my first PG battle. Like J Rail's a close because he's like a big dude, got jokes, bars, freestyle. So I faced someone like Pat Stay already and lost. So
now you gotta avenge that.
Yeah, so now it's like I know what I gotta do now, because when I came into that battle, my mindset was just to be lyrically better, and being lyrically better don't work on everybody. I didn't know that like going into that because I had never faced somebody like J Rail before. But now that I've had that experience, I'm better prepared for Pat Stay than I was for J Rail, because I had a different mindset going into the J Rail battle. It was just like, let me just out rap him, which is that's exactly what I did, but I still managed to lose a battle. So I'm not my sole focus isn't strictly just to out rap Pat Stay, because I can do that easily, but that's not a guarantee that I'm gonna win the battle if I only do just that. Like, so I just got a myriad of attacks for Pat Stay. It's a different type of Danny, and I like the battle because it gives me an opportunity to showcase my other skills. Because I can freestyle, I can rebuttal, I can do jokes, I can do angles. So we're gonna get all that on the 18th.
Yeah, that's I mean, and I'm gonna be watching that, man. I'm definitely gonna let you know if you took the wrong approach. You know what I'm saying? Right now, so that's all you got lined up right now, huh? You just focused on Pat?
Well, I got Pat Stay. After that, I'm in Texas. I'm on Live from the Block, my homeboy Osama League. Then I'll be in Flint, Michigan, battling Stack Almighty, and then November probably me and Twerk, and maybe December Volume 3. You'll get me in maybe Briz. December 29th, you'll see me versus Quantum Physics. I mean, I got some work ahead of me, man. Like I'm really on my Baller of the Year shit right now. Like I'm
about to say, with that resume, man, you might actually make it. And then I don't know, are they doing Traffic 4 or what? Like, are you gonna be on that?
I'm not. I mean, maybe they are. I don't know. I haven't spoke with KG thoroughly about it. And if they are doing it, I'll only be on the card depending on the name I get. Like, hopefully it'll be Tay Rock or O-Red, or it could be a Briz Rothstein. We'll see, because I'm only taking certain names from here on out. So like as far as URL goes and RBE King of the Dot goes, there's probably like 5 names on URL that I would take right now.
Yeah,
like especially after this Pat Stay shit. Like after the Pat Stay battle, it's kind of like I'm not gonna be
Y'all not
taking
gonna disrespect me no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not battling like Jack Boy or like Chess or something.
yeah, exactly. I'm out. Y'all won't be doing any of that. So yeah, they can forget all that. Like because there's other people that they can match up with those guys. They don't have to give them me. Those guys don't have half the resume I got. So I would not be entertaining any of those battles at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, about to say if we see all those battles come to fruition, man, you definitely got a strong case for being battler of the year. So I mean, we'll definitely
I've been putting in work, man. I started the year off, man. Coffee Brown and Ron
Mike.
Compton. I battled two guys in one night, Bobby Lee and KH. Two guys in one night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I battled St. Mike, Jose Cuervo. I was supposed to battle Twerk. I was trying to battle Twerk and Jose like in a 24-hour span, and I wanted to pull that off because I think that would have really helped my campaign for Battler of the Year.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it, so that kind of derailed that plan. But I'm definitely gonna be doing what I got to do to win this champion of the year, man. I don't think nobody, because the thing is, nobody's outworking me. Nobody's outworked me this year already, and I feel like my bars are just a cut above everything else that's been said this year. Like I don't see nobody topping my space time continuum bar for St. Mike. I haven't heard nothing top that yet.
I
Just
mean, I'm
even my
not mad
first
at
round.
that. I know there have been there's a couple that like maybe I could think of. Like Nitty had a couple versus Surf. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Yeah, Nitty had some good shit versus Surf. But that's like one battle. Him and John. He had some good shit versus Surf. Definitely all 3 rounds. And my Ron Compton rounds are slept on. I had retarded bars in that shit.
I
I
think
had some
part of that
crazy
is because of
versus
the
Jose
audio.
Cuervo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
audio was
that's what
bad.
that's what kind of ruined the Ron Compton and the Coffee Brown battle was the audio. Like people really couldn't even really make out the things I was saying, and that's just unfortunate. And that's another thing. Like you go to these leagues, you don't control what type of recording equipment they have and what kind of audio they have. That's not your job. Your job is just go there and do spit your shit. But
Exactly.
it's like from here on out, I'm kind of more like being hands on, like as far as like, hey man, make sure this audio and this video gonna come out right. Like let me see y'all track record. Show me some of y'all footage. Like that's what battlers need to be concerned with. I think from here on out, like when the league hits you up and it's like a smaller league or a new league, it's like say, hey, show me some of y'all footage. Show me
Yeah.
y'all. I'm only coming like fuck the money. You know what I'm saying? Aside from the money, I want to know because you don't want to spend your hard time working on these bars and you go spit it and it's almost like you shouldn't even have spit those bars on that league. You could have saved those bars for somebody else because this shit don't come out right and nobody watch it anyway. So it's kind of like it's a waste, So I think ballers need to be more conscious and aware of where they're doing their material at.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, so if it does, I mean, I hope that you can get that champion of the year. You know what I mean? I know there's a couple other contenders, but I think you have just as strong an argument as
Yeah,
anyone else.
I think honestly, I think it's I know I keep hearing John's name. So if he beats Hollow, that'll definitely boost him up there. Matt Hoffa's name is in the top 5. I think if Iron Solomon can beat JC and Big K back to back, I think that'll shoot him probably to the top. After that, you've probably got me in there with even just the work I'm doing on the small leagues. Like I'm still outworking the guys that are on the main stage. So I'm not gonna discount myself just because I haven't really been on a big league yet. And then this Pat Stay battle is gonna help my cause for sure. So it's John, Math, me. I would say
Iron
Iron, and maybe you
Geechee,
got
maybe.
got Geechee, got JC, you got DNA, and then if O-Red, like I don't know, it's hard right now, but I know I'm in the top 5. It's hard to say because it's a lot of guys that are really putting in work, man. A lot of guys putting in work for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, well, we about to wrap it up, Danny, man. Appreciate you coming through, chopping this fable with us, man. So
Absolutely, man. That third round list I think is very dope, very accurate. I don't really see nobody arguing. Of course, you're always gonna get somebody that says, "Oh, well, this one, that one should be a little." No,
exactly.
I think you can't stop that. But I think for what you were able to put together, I think you did compile a great list. But I think the order we got right now, I think that's as accurate as you can get. You know what I'm saying? You probably could switch out one or two with something, but I think it's like 90% right to me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I mean, I hope like, and not to hate on Twerk for his round, but I hope like people like kind of understand now that it is kind of prisoner of the moment type of thing. Like we've seen a good amount of better material in a third round than that.
Right. Yeah. I'm not buying the hoodie thing. I'm just not because it's a shock value moment, but it's like I took the hoodie off. Okay. Like that's where battle rappers come to nowadays. Like a guy takes the hoodie off and he wins. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Let's wrap this up, man.
Yeah,
I'll be
exactly.
talking to Twerk soon.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. All right, so shout out Danny Myers, man. It's Outsider Media Group signing out.